Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Outer Worlds. We're here in the sewers, as you can see, with Vicar and Parvati. And we are going to go in this room where my thing's going to turn on. Set this. Do anything else here? Also that. Steal them. Steal as much as I can while I'm here.
Deft hands, Cap.
Thanks. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Go back inside. Right. Let's see if it restarts. Oh, we all are dressed that way. Freaking cool. So does it? Alright, let's get going. You know what? We're not going to do that.
My dad taught me some French, you know? Stuff about omelets and, fromage. I could take a look at that journal.
By all means. I would be astounded, yet astronomically in your debt.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing at all about eggs and cheese in here. Sorry.
Very helpful. Thank you.
Okay, so let's take a look at my journal. Because we don't know what we want to do here. Side quests. That's what I'm trying to do. Hawthorne's Laws mentioned. So that's what we want to do. Weapons of the Void. Wait. Another Hawthorne's Laws mentioned looking Gladys' shop for a record. Okay.
We interrupt the regularly scheduled advertisement for
Maybe she... Oh, wait. Maybe we gotta trade for it.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
Not really. Let's see.
Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Alright. Let's see the stuff I got. I can get rid. That looks like a pretty cool knife. That's all I need. It's pretty cool looking. I have to check that out. Alright, let's get rid of this stuff. I want money. Man, I'm almost there. Let's see, I'm trying to sell one of each one. There, two. Go. Look how close I am. Can you believe that? That's how close I am. I might sell one of these weapons I have. Oh, heck, I'll sell this one. I like that knife. Oh. Let me look at my armor here. Well, I have that. Parvati. She has 9 armor. To be better at that. But the tech skill, that's what she's really good at. What about Vicar Max? Dialogue skills. Ah, shoot. I guess I'll sell it.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
Darn it. See what's up for trade, yeah.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Awesome. Well, I got it.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else?
Man, that's not. I still have that opportunity. She's gonna pay me.
Anytime.
Why can't I freaking...
What was that? What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Go on, before I change my mind.
What was that?
I can deal with this one.
I'll let them do what they gotta do.
Advertisement for the following story.
Well, that sucks. Didn't mean to do that.
This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
Oh boy. Dang it. I don't have one, do I? I need to go rest the card. Whoa! Oh. Oh boy, that was rough. I didn't know it was gonna happen. I thought maybe they would have, you know, not do anything.
Now see here, what was I doing again?
You don't sound too good, buddy. There's really nothing here I want. Okay, well, we killed Gladys. They didn't mean to, but we killed Gladys. So... I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Bread. What's that? Steal mock apple and set the food basket. I'm stealing everything. Wow. Man, that was not something I wanted to do. But you bet, no, they they did what they had to do, I guess. Oh man. Nothing here looks like. I'm getting plenty of those.
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you. When you were sick, who took your...
Pay to view movies? Alright. My big candid friend turns. Curtis. Iceman, be careful. One of you squealers came after, asking after you. Want to know what you drink, who you talk to, what your shipment temper's like, try to pay me off. Took the bits and told her to back off lies. Turtle a pack of lies. Watch your back when you get in. Well, I need to waste the spoil shoot, okay? I see. Been a while since I've heard from you. You on that long haul out to Daskova? No, I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. I got a space for you and yours to meet when you get back. It's just a storage room, but it's quiet and safer than the bar. Should be able to accommodate most of your folks. No fees or nothing. Just let me buy you a beer. McRed, to McRed. Please stop. Mr. McRed, we have reviewed your proposal for the 10th time and still do not agree that galactic mushroom is an acceptable flavor for reserve beverage. Even if we were to pursue the idea, the samples you sent us were dangerously hallucinogenic. The unopened package alone caused mayhem in our receiving bay. Please don't reach out to us again. Are you McRed?
Is any of the news they play here actually true?
Probably not. Alright, so I gotta look at this journal. Alright, another other logs mentioned looking in Gladys' shop for old records. Apparently the smuggler acquired Gladys on the Groundbreaker is dead and unable to sell you anything that might lead to a science weapons location. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Well, let's do speak with Max as he hacks the yeah, we'll do that. There he is.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
This all seems awfully convenient. Perception. You hesitated there, Victor. What you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
This all seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Alright. So let's take... What was that? So let's take a look at the journal. So Vicar Max has tracked down the scholar to a rented domicile in Fallbrook on Monarch to visit the original Cheney. That's probably my ship, I imagine. So let's do the cleaning machine. You found an entire Hoffer's terminal. Let's do that one. Okay, steeper with an acid steeper, but never. Or not. What? You found entries in Hawthorne's terminal in the captain's quarters regarding his attempt to turn Sam into... Oh, okay, got it. Hawthorne planned to replace Sam Suds steeper with an acid steeper, but never picked up the part from Rose Bay, so we gotta go to Rose Bay. So, let's do that one. Okay, let's go. I can't believe you killed Gladys. I didn't mean to. Didn't really...
This is Halcyon News.
Oh, there he is.
Interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising.
Okay, that guy's freaky looking.
I know she's in there, Mfuru.
What's going on here?
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Can I talk to you?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Wait, you don't even like her, but you're checking on her. Jesse's situation's a normal way with that.
You say that like it's weird.
Well, it is. Somebody cares, but why bother?
Like I said, Jessie did me a favor, and now I owe her one. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Alright. Well,
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
What seems to be the problem? If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
the records say. Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Not without dispensation from Chief Jun Lei, I fear.
Okay.
Supplies are hard to come by out here.
Fine. How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Okay.
Take care.
Well, I am, but I'm going inside.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment. Yeah.
Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Who's Irion?
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
What do you need the mechanicals for?
Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Why's that?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
I can try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Okay. Patient medical chart. Patient experiences unusual side effects post-hibernation after his latest voyage. Complains of longer days and increased boredom as time itself is slowing down. Hey, that's what I'm doing. I've never seen complications this severe, and I'm providing a high dosage of stims. While I'm optimistic that I can address the symptoms, of course, still troubles me. I'm going to try reaching out to conveyor crews and some corp docs I know on Terra 2 for answers. Update. I've learned that interstellar crews call the condition skip blue, and everyone I ask say they know someone who knows someone who had it. In extreme cases, they say the person's body and mind break down entirely. Board medics, the few who bother to reply, insist the patient was making it up to shrink their duties. I don't believe my patients are malingering, but how do I prove that when the board won't even review my evidence? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Who are you? Okay, get away.
Nice to meet you.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
Where are we? Oh, that's what it is. Right here.
To the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Intimidate. Open the door before I kick it down.
Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are.
Yeah.
Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath.
Okay.
You, ain't with the board, are you?
No.
See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I said we're the lie one. What do you do? What did you do to get into trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yet you think the board had someone follow you, and now you're hiding out.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it. Sounds like the board.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
They asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to Udom for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal.
I know.
Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Hey, I leveled up. Let's get out of here. Why was this locked? Oh god, it scared me. Oh, that's gonna run out anyway, so what the heck. That was close. I did it. Woo! Alright, so let's take a look at what I can do with my... oh, there it is. Oops, skills, okay. So, let's go down here. Leadership would be pretty good. Companions get 20% armor rating. Companions critical damage is pretty good too. Each point leadership significantly increases the inspiration and determining skills up to 50 points each. I might want to do that too. Got 10. Mark has been increased. I do like the dialogue stuff. Let's see, scramble automatic, attack, normal speed, counter targets, right, defense. Wait a minute. Well, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm really not sure. You know what? I might want to do this. Tinker, improve your weapons and armor in the workbench. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do that. 5. There you go. So good. Improve your right and good. 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 Alright, so defense. Not bad either. I have 5, so only power and sweeps. You know what? Attack. There you go. Alright, apply, accept it. Melee power attacks. By holding your attack button, you charge an overheard. Okay, cool. Now we'll do perks. Oh, they go up in level 2. Your companions have a lot to teach you while killing. 50% experience from companions. Oh, that's good. I have that already, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, you become very efficient on transporting. That's tactical time dilation meter recharges much faster. That's not bad. I don't run out of stuff there, so opinion, yeah, sprint now, walk speed now. No, base health is much better. Vendor price is way better, but I do like that one. So. Now I go to the second tier there. So let's go to Parvati. See, increase damage dealt by his companion when using melee weapons. Increase companion's base armor rating. What's that? I don't want that. Increase your engineering skill when Parvati's in the party. Oh, what the heck? Parvati. I mean, Vicar Max. Increase your hack skill. Yeah, why not? Alright, so let's look at the journal here. Alright, Jesse's right. Speaking with the board members, so we're not going to do that yet. So let's do that one. He wants to talk to him, so we're going to talk to that person. Excuse me. I'm not doing anything here. Don't look at me. Will she say anything?
Any word on Jessie?
She's in debt on the board and thinks someone's after her. I'll handle it.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Right in front of me. Let's head this way. Callahan. Maybe some messages. I'm not worried about that. That's too much to do right now.
You been following that series? The Hunt for the Wimbrel?
The pirate ship? I don't go in for docu-serials.
The bounty hunter who's been after them, Fuller? She had an ambush set up on Hephaestus. The pirates came in to dump a bunch of loot on some broker they work with.
Whose loyalty did Fuller buy to spring the ambush?
Okay, this is
Very
enough.
adventure serial. They catch the pirates?
So... Vendor, right? I'll get over here.
Easy does it.
Whoa. Ah, that's what I want there. Whoa.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Aren't you just a glorified vending machine?
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Yeah, I can fix that.
Shock simulation restored. Initiating shocked subroutine. How dare you? Shocked subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
No. We're going. Come on. We gotta figure out how to get over there. So I guess I gotta go to the lower level. I'm guessing. Well, let's look at the map. Journal map. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, can I? Oh, I can open this. Man, I almost made a huge mistake.
This is Halcyon News.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Regarding rumors of food shortages. Rest assured, the far-sighted corporate...
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Dylan, nice to see you. Nice place you got here, Chief. No, I'm Captain Rano. It's just a bit ground at the moment.
I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll be this piece. I'll try to...
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Once I get out of Empire, I'm bound for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Thanks. Very nice of you to say. There it is, Parvati. You want to talk to June? Go ahead. No, you know what? Let's do this real quick. I heard you had a heat problem.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
You. Intelligence. You need a contract to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
My God, I'll take care of that right now. The back bays, I must know what that is. How do you know that the parts are still there?
I keep diligent records of station repairs, requisitions, and available assets, just like my grandmother taught me.
Oh, okay.
The station's radiators haven't changed since her time, and her records say the parts should be there. I trust them.
Alright. But there's a catch, right?
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Oh, joy. You can't get these parts anywhere else. Couldn't we try this out with whoever is down there? We try to. Have you tried sending anyone else down to get the parts?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
Dang.
I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
I'll take it.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding.
Can't you get these parts anywhere else?
You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade.
Damn, the board
that
takes
means
over
I'd
everything.
have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy.
Your negotiations sound like a bureaucratic coup.
Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
I'll get you this parts back, man. Could we try to talk this out with whoever's down there?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last.
Jeez.
If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
Got it. I'll get you the parts from Back Bay.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Okay. Wait a minute. Parvati's supposed to be talking to.
Sorry about the heat. Here, drink up. No excuse for dehydration on my watch.
There it is.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
About requesting time off if you need to compare notes.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Actually, I had some other questions. Thanks, Julia.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
What's it like to be commander around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
This ship is a family business? Wait, Parvati here could always help you shoulder the burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Alright, this ship is a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gayan, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Was it a big change, that transition to command?
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Aren't you a little young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stem that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe.
Nice. Alright.
You've got my attention.
You don't have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
How do you get the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
That should be it. Alright. Can I take that? No, can't take it. She'll get mad and we'll end up having to kill her. And we don't want to do that.
This is Halcyon.
Alright, so mission, we're doing that. Return to Undeniable and ask Parvati about Junlei. Thanks to your introduction, Parvati's right. Bigger Max has tracked down a scholar. These on Monarch. We got there somewhere else to go. Doctor, so the Captain Ariane is most likely somewhere in Skilla. Go find him and make sure he's okay.
News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the fall.
And where is it? Oh, okay, it's in the 4th floor. So we need to take an elevator, it looks like. Transition to the back base. Well, you know what? We'll stop here, and I don't want to go to the back base. Hold on a second. Halcyon.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Vinny.
Go back to Byzantium, you cold-blooded bastards.
Hold on a second. Before we go, let's get going this way.
Do you know what's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard, the board was in dispute with the
So I gotta go to my ship? Oh, so that's right. I don't want to do that. Man, these are all like side quests. Hunt down and kill Captain McRed. Alright, there we go. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do that in my next mission. We're going to get him. We're going to try to finish everything here and then move on from here. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope you liked what you saw. Leave a like if you did and subscribe to continue on watching me here on my adventures in the outer world. Bye-bye.